The Power of Understanding Yourself, The Key to Self-Discovery, Personal Development, and Being the Best You. By Dave Mitchell. Metacognition involves analyzing the reasons for your behaviors and how they help or hinder the realization of your full potential. Your locus of control is either internally controlled by the self or externally shaped by circumstance and other people. Your personal beliefs, values and hopes for the future form your core ideology. Each of the four primary interactive styles represents a sensitivity to how you view your world. Experts are detail-oriented, risk-averse, dependable knowledge seekers who thrive in secure, structured environments. Romantics are emotionally sensitive supportive team players, tactful communicators and empathetic listeners. Masterminds enjoy taking risks, welcome new experiences and believe in possibilities. Warriors are logical thinkers, no-nonsense communicators and results-oriented practitioners. Your secondary interactive style affects your outlook and response to others and to events. Become age-worthy by being a lifelong learner, opening yourself to interaction with other people, and committing to physical and cognitive well-being. Summary. Your essence. Even a fine-tuned sense of self-awareness about your patterns of behavior may not enable you to understand why you behave certain ways, but metacognition can help. This is the process of analyzing the reasons for your behaviors, a way of thinking about thinking. It's a deep dive into the experiences that inform your actions to explain how they boost or hinder you in reaching your full potential. Engaging in metacognition enables you to develop a deeper understanding of what makes you different and special and of what holds you back. For an analogy, think of wine. In addition to studying a wine's hue, aroma and taste, connoisseurs study its terroir, the extent to which the vineyard environment of the grapes influences the wine. Metacognition is the tool we use to pull the best of our essence into our own expression of humanity. Like wine, your environment shapes your development. When you are an infant, your mind is a blank slate. What you see, hear, learn and do in your formative years molds your cognitive schemas. The policies and procedures that rule your thinking. Metacognition shows you what makes you unique by helping you understand the essence of me. It rests on three principles. Experiences create cognitive schemas, your experiences are unique to you, and no two people construct the same schema, even in identical experiences. The power of understanding yourself is not a moment in time, but an elaborate process spanning your entire life. Your locus of control is either internal or external. An internal locus of control comes from believing that you control your life no matter what happens. People with an external locus of control believe they are the victims of life events, they relinquish control over their lives. No one goes through life unscathed. Bad things are going to happen. Your power lies in choosing how you respond. Developing an internal locus of control helps you live a more joyful, healthful life. Your core ideology. Your personal beliefs, values and hopes for the future form your core ideology, and your experiences shape it as you go through life. In this paradigm, your experiences are the inputs, and your expectations are the outputs. Your core ideology is the connection between the life experiences that shape you and the results you wish to achieve. An effective core ideology connects who you are with who you want to be. The social, cultural and relational inputs that shape your character become the raw material for achieving your desired outcomes. The general outputs most people wish for are financial stability, mental and physical health, spiritual satisfaction, and emotional well-being. Just like the bitter components of the grape, stems and seeds, contribute to the character of the wine, we are shaped by both our good and bitter experiences. To define your personal ideology, identify the specific attributes that best describe your core values by listing the 10 qualities you deem most important, such as health, family, religion, nature, wealth, or helping others. Reduce this list to your top 5 attributes, and add a personal definition of each one. Using these definitions, write a personal core ideology statement that incorporates all 5 qualities. Your statement will guide and inform your actions and behaviors going forward. As an example, author Dave Mitchell's core ideology is, to contribute to a loving, happy and secure family while maintaining my freedom, economically and philosophically, to facilitate knowledge and transfer of learning for the purposes of being a positive and joyful influence on others. Your interactive style. The way you connect and communicate with others and how you respond to them constitutes your interactive style or schema. Visualize an assessment tool, made up of 4 interactive styles, to help you identify your interactive style. Each style highlights a specific kind of sensitivity to people and situations. The first is the expert, which emphasizes process. The second is the romantic, which emphasizes people. The third is the mastermind, which focuses on possibilities, and the fourth is the warrior, which focuses on the pace of the process. Your dominant style preference is your automatic go-to route for connecting with others, and your second preference is your first alternative or backup style. The 4 styles in detail. Those who fit the expert profile emphasize process, consistency and accuracy. They are detail-oriented, risk-averse, dependable knowledge seekers. They thrive in secure, structured environments and avoid chaos. Most engineers, for example, likely operate in the expert interactive style. Experts provide safety and consistency in complicated situations. The expert is like the acidity in wine. When you don't know which wine to drink with a certain food, the wine's acidity often serves as a foolproof guide. In complex situations, experts, like acidity, offer security and dependability. Unlike wine, a person's character lies in his or her imperfections. That is the beauty of the human condition. Romantics are people-pleasers with a highly developed sensitivity to emotions. They see things from other people's perspectives and are easily influenced by their feelings. Romantics tend to be supportive team players, good mediators, tactful communicators and empathetic listeners. They yearn to feel appreciated and often put other people's needs ahead of their own. Relationships and the human element guide their thinking and decision-making. Just as the fermentation of grapes into wine requires sugar, romantics provide life's sweetness. If you want to have a great party, invite plenty of romantics. Just as the wine continues to expand its flavor profile over time, so must we expand our knowledge. Masterminds love concepts. To them, the future holds infinite possibilities. Many entrepreneurs have a mastermind interactive style. They enjoy taking risks, welcome new and unusual experiences, suffer boredom or distraction easily, enjoy experimentation, and believe in a bright future. Masterminds regard individuality highly. In the wine analogy, masterminds are the fruit of the vine. Every grape holds the promise of numerous unique varietals, each with its own fascinating story. Just as a wine that gets better with age, there are certain characteristics that a person should display as time passes. Warriors want to tick things off their to-do lists and become the most accomplished at what they do in the least amount of time. They tend to be logical thinkers, no-nonsense communicators and results-oriented practitioners. Warriors are competitive. They keep track of winners and losers because, for them, winning is everything. They're goal-oriented. Anything that hinders their progress is an annoyance. Thus, they have no patience for small talk or what they consider unnecessary meetings or paperwork. They want to be left alone to work independently. Warriors are wine's tannin, the flavors contributed by the skin, seeds and stems that provide more depth. An external locus of control makes you a victim to life. An internal locus of control heals your life. Examining your interactive style pattern reveals the triggers that cause you to feel stressed, an essential element of self-exploration. Sudden stress. That is, the natural reaction to an immediate threat, drives performance and keeps you safe. The time it takes to meet a challenge and return to a normal state is a measure of your resiliency. Chronic stress, an ongoing toxic reaction to a real or imagined threat, damages your mental and physical health over time. Recognize your stress triggers and reactions, and use metacognition to arm yourself against their ill effects. Punching down the cap. During the wine-making process, the stems, seeds and skin form a cap that sits on top of the wine. At intervals, the vintner punches the cap down into the liquid to achieve more depth and flavor. The punch down provides complexity, just as the four style preferences combine in different configurations to form your unique character. Consider the varying degrees to which the four style preferences influence your behavior and affect your worldview. Identifying and understanding your primary style preference is the first step in understanding your essence. Your secondary or complementary style, your punch-down, also has a considerable effect on your outlook and response to people and events. Stress comes from within, so any solution for the stress in your life must also. Experts' punch-down or secondary preference styles tend to be voice of reason. Experts with a romantic complementary preference style tap into empathy and diplomacy to help temper their tendencies of risk avoidance and attachment to detail, procedures and predictability. This emotional intuitiveness adds consensus building and consideration of other people's viewpoints. Detective experts with a secondary mastermind style find joy in researching and sifting through data in search of the best solution. Their commitment to quality opens their minds to new ideas and allows them to take risks to solve a challenge. Specialist. The expert with a secondary warrior style pursues perfection within a time frame. He or she seeks quality and efficiency. This combination makes for great project managers, though many people with this style combination struggle when things don't go as planned. We don't get to choose all that life will serve up to us. But we can choose how we respond to that offering. Romantics' influences or secondary preference styles often are best friend. The romantic with an expert complementary style combines emotional dexterity with a penchant for reliable, accurate information. People with this nicest of styles are empathetic and tactful advisors, able to mediate situations with patience and sensitivity. Love interest. If this combination of a romantic with a secondary mastermind style were in a romantic comedy, he or she would be the fun, adventurous lead character. Such people have excellent communication abilities and charm. They can get people excited about ideas and opportunities, so they're great at PR or marketing. Crusaders, romantics with a secondary warrior-style preference are hyper-aware of emotional context but remain driven to reach their goals. They want to fight the good fight, but hate to hurt anyone in the process. I do not believe that repeating simple affirmations or learning some life hacks can radically change your life. The mastermind interactive style works with secondary influences this way. Eccentric, the mastermind with a secondary expert style is a pragmatic creator, such as an architect. These folks embrace creativity and quality by translating concepts into a tangible form. Social reformer. A mastermind with a secondary romantic tier is a risk-taker crossed with a visionary, someone who enjoys exploring within a framework. These people dream of a better future and draw people into their cause. Adventurer. The mastermind and warrior combination form the ultimate entrepreneurial mindset. These swashbucklers love new ideas and challenges, enjoy risks, and seldom worry about what other people think. If you aspire to continually learn, you will always be intelligent. Warrior secondary style influences include Sage, the warrior with a secondary expert combines efficiency with a love of facts. Sages have the know-how and experience to take shortcuts or substitute a better method. Hired gun. A warrior with a romantic style focuses on the end game while deftly navigating the emotional landscape. This is a great archetype for salespeople since it enables them to deliver results without sacrificing relationships. Power broker. Warriors with a mastermind style influence are results-oriented and push relentlessly toward their goal. Many top executives with this combination work autonomously and tirelessly to fulfill their vision. Making wine, the veraison moment. Veraison is a French term for the moment a green grape turns purple. See the ripening as a metaphor for human development, the moments when people become better versions of themselves. Life cycle events. Marriage, having a child or losing a parent, can trigger such change. Personal veraison has three components: inputs, major life experiences; outputs, what you value; and core ideology, how you align your experiences with what you value. Veraison may occur slowly as your core ideology evolves. As wine improves with age, cultivating certain traits can make you as age-worthy as a fine wine. People who love learning continue to evolve and grow. They engage in civil discourse and dialectical thinking, which assumes that other people's opinions fit their own cognitive schemas, and that although their ideas differ from yours, they're equally valid. Share your views and consider issues from other people's perspectives. To live a life of superficial self-awareness and be quite content in doing so is, literally, being blissfully ignorant. Lastly, commit to your own wellness. Your physical health is as critical to your well-being as your cognitive function. Find the diet and exercises that suit you and incorporate fitness into your routine. About the author. Dave Mitchell is a sommelier, international speaker, trainer, consultant, writer and entrepreneur who founded The Leadership Difference in 1995 to promote his Laugh and Learn philosophy. He also wrote Live and Learn or Die Stupid, and The Power of Understanding People.